I never would have thought in a million years that big games would add an additional feature in their previous update where we are able to use up to 100 keys at a time in any chest inside of the game. Whether you are doing crystal keys, tech keys, void keys, these are the 3 chests that we are able to now officially grind in under an hour if you have thousands of them at a time. Now, I decided to go out into the trade hub, and honestly, I bought most of these for millions, hundreds of millions of gems, and we are going to massively open all 3 to go ahead and finally give the finalization of testing, whether which one is going to be the best or which one is going to be the worst. So let's go ahead and get started. And yes, we spent a lot of gems doing this, so make sure you guys give the video a like, as it does help me out come out with more content for you guys. And if you're brand new to my channel, hi! You guys can hit that subscribe button and slap the bell, because that does also help me out come out with more content if you like these types of tests. Surprisingly enough, with this amount of crystal keys, this took me literally 20 minutes. I wish I had found out about this way more sooner, and I wish I waited just a little bit more. If you guys haven't already seen my previous video of me testing out 158,000 crystal keys that took me literally weeks to do, you're gonna find out that doing this only took me 20 minutes. So I wish I waited just a little bit more in order to do this, but let's go ahead and speed this up and see what we end up getting out of this. Alright, so after that 20-minute mark was finally done, I had a total box filled with 119 million worth in just general loot and Wizard Westies. To be completely honest, unless you are trying to get your key mastery up, or if you have amazing luck trying to get a bunch of rainbow Wizard Westies, this is probably not the way to go, especially if you have an abundant amount of these keys. Probably just better off selling them. Alrighty, so now we are officially inside of Tech World. I will be testing over 21,000 of these keys. So let's go ahead and get started with this chest and see what we end up getting out of it. Okay, and the moment of truth. I was able to get 4 huge cyber agonies out of those 21,000. But not only that, I was able to get a chest spell, which is pretty awesome because I definitely need to make up for this loss. And all of the enchants that I was able to get, of course the potions, and all of the random little essential things such as loot and mini chests, charm stones, and anything else that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this inside of a box, and we'll go ahead and calculate that at the very end. But I did not get a rainbow. Wait, I got a shiny or something. Why are they glowing? Okay, I just realized it might just be some sort of bug or something, but I thought it was shiny for literally a millisecond. I thought I got something really rare. Alrighty, so now we are testing out the void chest. This one is supposed to be the best out of all the three. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing that we did with the other boxes, and we're gonna go ahead and put everything that is not a part of this chest inside of a box. So let's go ahead and speed this up and see what we're able to get out of this chest. Okay, so after about 6, 7, 8 minutes or so, I was able to go ahead and finally finish all of this out. And I'll be quite honest, we got a lot of stuff. We got 2 rainbow holographic cats, 3 normal ones, and a regular golden one. And I got a bunch of cool things with the enchant spell thingies and a bunch of pinatas, all the loots, all that good stuff that you guys already know. But what's even crazier is I took a bit of a loss on this one as well. So let's go ahead and talk about all 3 chests here in a second. Alrighty, so you all know that Big Games has a bit of a change on some of these chests. Previously before, the huge chances for a lot of these were extremely easy, but as time progressed, of course, the chances are naturally going to increase. This includes the void world. Hypothetically speaking, if we were to get a new world, I believe those chances might go up. Then again, don't quote me on this because I'm not Big Games. I don't know the things behind the scenes or anything. But for the Wizard Westie, you guys already know that is 1 out of 16,000. The tech world, that is 1 out of 7,640. And of course, void world, which is 1 out of 1,900, meaning that every chest is gradually different. Of course, with your Wizard Westie, that is going to be your cheapest key, but it's also going to be the hardest one that you're going to try to get. And your Void World key, which is the most expensive because of how easy it is to get a huge out of. However, I believe when you're doing all 3 of these chests, keep in mind, I am max level on my key mastery, and even then, I still took a huge loss on all of these. But the gain that I got out of this was the entertainment to basically see how many huges I would basically get. Granted, if some of these were rainbow, I think the profit would be there, but I would need to get a few of them in order to actually get anything that would be worthwhile. So of course, take that with a grain of salt if you decide to go out and basically try all 3 of these chests. You might not get anything at all, or you might get more than I did today. Remember, this cost me over 1 billion gems at the end of the day, and I say that because I went out and I bought more Void World keys for some odd reason. I believe I have 16,000 in total now, so I'll be able to use those whenever I want, or I will be able to sell those to at least get my gem profit back at some point. But let me know down in the comments down below, have you guys had any luck doing this? And if you did, tell me what you got down in the comments. Again, this is probably our final test, basically because of the fact that we're able to use 100 keys now, which I am so happy about because before it was 1 singular key. And the next person to win will get a huge pet. Until then, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone!